Well, Buhari was elected on an anti-corruption ticket, and he has said before that corruption in Nigeria is endemic and systematic. In response to Cameron's remark, he says he wants something tangible.
He thanked Britain today for helping to repatriate proceeds stolen in Nigeria and moved to the UK, but he says that the repatriation of corrupt proceeds sometimes takes too long. He didn't mince his words at a press conference in London earlier.
I'm not going to demand any apology from anybody. What I'm demanding is the return of assets.
For the latest on that story, let's now cross to London, where our correspondent Dan Whitehead is standing by. Dan, a rather awkward situation. What do you think is going to happen when these two leaders come face to face?
Yes, I think diplomats in the British government tonight will be slightly annoyed that this is overshadowing this major anti-corruption summit, this gaffe in the last 48 hours. We saw that toe-curling video there of David Cameron speaking, making small talk with the Queen. Interesting to hear during that little clip that you played there, the Archbishop of Canterbury, who was stood next to David Cameron, who jumped in to President Buhari's defence, saying, look, this president isn't corrupt, he's trying to do good things, and that countering really what David Cameron had said there. Bit of backtracking coming from the British Prime Minister today, who said that Nigeria and Afghanistan, the other country which he mentioned in that clip, had made remarkable steps forward in tackling corruption. So I think behind the scenes, diplomats on both sides and delegates between the two countries will have been chatting, saying, look, let's not derail this summit. This is an important opportunity to do the right thing, especially following the leak of the Panama Papers. But it's certainly going to be awkward between the two leaders when they meet tomorrow.
Dan, what's likely to be discussed and who's going to be there?
Well, we understand that delegates from around 40 countries will be attending. The US Secretary of State John Kerry representing the US, of course President Buhari representing Nigeria. We know that the High Commissioner to South Africa here in the UK will be representing South Africa here. A number of other African nations, many from Asia as well, will be attending. The key themes and focuses, in the words of the British government, are to expose, to punish and to drive out corruption in all walks of life. This isn't just talking about tax havens and government money laundering. This is also sports organisations, businesses, civil society groups who are all at this function, who've really all come under the umbrella of the corruption scandal which broke over the last couple of years or so. And I think that they will be looking for further transparency. They'll be looking at corporate secrecy, and that really will be key following the Panama Papers. I think we'll see some announcements in terms of revelations of property, especially in the UK and other countries as well, to expose who really owns this property. Is this potentially money which is being laundered? And we may well see more coordination between countries when it comes to tackling corruption and enforcing the laws behind it.
Now, you mentioned the Panama Papers, and that certainly put Panama on the map for many people. Is anyone from Panama going to be there representing Panama?
No is the short answer at the moment. We don't actually have the full list of attendees. Downing Street are yet to release it. But the latest reporting is that Panama didn't receive an invite. Obviously, British territories are being represented, and there will be, we understand, announcements involving British territories. But in terms of representatives directly from Panama, we don't believe there will be any here.
That was our correspondent, Dan Whitehead, coming to us live from London, giving us an update there, that anti-corruption summit due to take place shortly.